Discover a community designed for over 50s that lets you do you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome back to PPL Brisbane. This is Dylan Kimlin live. I'm currently watching the Mixed Masters bronze medal. Furthest from camera we have the duo of Thomas and Kerr, and they are taking on Miyake and Stride. Our official for this game is Mark Delaney from the Sunshine Coast. This will be 3 games to 11, win by 2. Should we get to a third game, we will swap at 6. Using Franklin X40s for this game. Pop up. Kerr converting. I think we had a foot fault on the side of Miyake. Serve into the net. Ooh, Jason Kerr from Killer Pickleball had the opportunity, couldn't convert. We saw Stride on the stream on Friday, played very well in the singles events. Pop up, Miyake approaching, Kerr converting, beautifully placed. Currently 1-4-2. Oh, that's beautifully placed. Never mind, that's gone wide. From where I was sitting, it was looking good. Currently 4-1-1. Kerr and Thomas find themselves with an early 4-point lead here. That's called long. Our Masters events have been really solid to watch thus far.
I was trying to get the shot like nice and organically.
And the PPL have put on a great event for all. Oh, Jason Kerr ripping it down the line. Beautifully placed. We got ball in commentary booth once more. Well, that serve is played on. I wasn't sure if it was in or not. Second server. Currently 8-1-2. Kerr to bring it in. Ah, beautifully placed, Stride. Ivan punching that down the line. Unretrievable, nice play. Currently 1-8-1. Stride serving. And Jason Kerr ripping that one down once more. And he looks like a confident man right now, Kerr.
I just got to ask. Oy,
There we go. That's Ben that's just jumped in the commentary booth. You've
What's
been
going
asked
on?
if you want to play.
Yeah, look, I'll have another crack at pickleball, but yeah, I might leave it to the pros for the rest of the afternoon, and if there's still a court available, I might have a bash.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
But you know, I'll, for the time being, happy to sit back and let these legends rock and roll here on show court.
Yeah, well, currently 3-8-2. Miyake and Stride trying their best to dig back in. Thomas with a smash. Good pressure at the net. There's
Wow.
Kerr ripping it down. Forehand is good.
Really well orchestrated point there from Kerr. He just drops it short, opens up the angle, and then takes the space on the opposite sideline. Lovely swing for the side out.
Yeah, that's a side out, all right, and Jason Kerr will be very pleased with that. He does get a lot of top spin on his forehands. Oh, look at the speed up Miyake. Taking Thomas on. Wins the cookies in that exchange. Well played. Currently 3-8-1. Stride and Miyake need to get on their bike if they want to build some points for this game one. There you go. Arcs and you shall receive 4-8.
Wowza.
Yeah, it's fair to say Kerr is striking the ball very well at the moment. Seizing the opportunities he's been given. I had a chat to our announcer, a Gold Coast legend, David Schwartz. He's been doing some microphone work here for the PPL, announcing draws and who's coming up and playing and whatnot, and he's informed us that we will be getting into singles games after this. That's a great smash by Stride. So we'll have the open singles events after this event. Tuck yourself in, or strap yourself in rather, because
Tuck yourself in.
yeah, I mean, you know, if it's Sunday you might be curled up on the couch watching the pickleball, whatever goes for you, mate. But
Mate, you're just thinking about bed. It's been a long couple of days. You're just thinking about bed.
yeah, fair call. You called me.
I'm sure, like this game's going to ramp up as we continue on through this bronze medal, and then it's into the singles, and that's, clips of tape and just goes wide.
Yeah, well, I've gone and had a heaps normal earlier, and I'm a little bit cozy, feeling good. Once again, thank you for them for getting involved with the Brisbane Breakers. Non-alcoholic beverage.
That stuff goes down very nicely.
It does.
Attention players, open men's singles. Crew, Alston, Fairbanks, Gray, to the tournament desk. Attention players, open men's singles. Jai Crew, Anton Alston, Alexander Fairbanks, Oliver Gray, to the tournament desk.
I mentioned David Schwartz earlier. That's him that we can just hear on the PA announcing to the players what's going on. Kerr somehow recovering. Great lob there by Stride. That has gone long, however. No one's gone out. Miyake and Stride not going away. 3-point deficit. Nine-six. Jason Kerr to bring it in.
dangerous when it lobs up in front of Ivan Stride. Puts that ball away. Rightfully so as well.
That was a wonderful setup by Miyake. She has a lot of power in that forehand drive of hers, resulting in the pop-up on Thomas. And as you said, Stride able to put it away. Thomas to bring it in. 9-6-2.
Lovely shot, deep to the corner of the court. Just catches Thomas on the back foot. So timeout called there by Kerr, and Thomas feeling the pressure. Scoreboard stands at 9-6 as we speak. We'll confirm that very, very shortly, but stay tuned. We'll return to the action shortly.
Yeah, while we're waiting, I'd like to thank 6-0 once again for being involved with PPL Brisbane. They also sponsored PPL Gold Coast, and they've been involved with the Pacific Pickleball League from the start. They're a great organisation. Our referee, Mark Delaney, we can see him in the middle of the court from Sunshine Coast. So is 6-0. They've been heavily involved within the Australian pickleball scene, and we thank them for doing so. So we can see our players just returning to the court. Official Delaney is ready to go. Thumbs up.
Players, Amelia Schmidt, Sana Delabona, to the tournament desk. Attention players, Amelia Schmidt, Sana Delabona, to the tournament desk.
Beginning to think he loves the sound of his own voice. Is that a bit rich coming from us?
Well, who would want to be in front of a microphone? That's my question. David Swartz is a lovely guy. I was having a good chat to him earlier today, actually. He usually plays in open events. He's a very good player. But he said he's getting a little bit more involved in the, I guess, tournament director side of things, from running small events and whatnot. So as a result, he wants to learn from some of the best here at PPL. It's great to see. As a tournament director myself, I always appreciate when other people step into the chair to give it a go. And that has sailed wide. Just got a score update from our official Delaney. Yeah, 8-9. Close game, 1 point in it. Miyake and Stride tied it up. Momentum have definitely shifted into their favour. Kerr and Thomas had a very strong start. Can't seem to capitalise at the moment.
Tape tickler. Trickles over, well controlled. Reset there. Miyake with the front drive there. Lob, just long.
Yeah, that was mighty close. I definitely thought for a second there that it was in. 9-9. Ben, your favourite.
For all the Brooklyn 9-9 fans out there.
That has rolled wide. 9-9-2. Oh, some serving errors here on the side of Thomas and Kerr. Give the ball back, Stride to bring it in. Got a replay here. Hanna Thomas was not ready to go.
Attention referees, Adrian to the tournament desk.
Second server, Miyake to bring it in. Pop up. Lob goes long once more. And that's a side out. Jason Kerr will bring it in. 9-9-1, neither side able to pull away here at the end of this first game. Side out once more, Ivan Stride. 9-9. Who is going to break away here?
Oh, potentially could have let that one go for a point on the board, but decided to take it on.
I think that was definitely going long. Miyake had the chance there. Probably kicking herself. Needs to reset mentally.
Oh, it's a good
Attention
serve.
players, open women's singles. Amelia Schmidt, Michaela Hayat to court 3. Attention players, open women's singles. Amelia Schmidt, Michaela Hayat to court 3.
What a rally.
Oh, he doesn't put it away though. Filthy with himself is Kerr. And that play there brings up a game point for the combination of Miyake and Stride.
That was a great rally. Good hands across the board. We'll see if Miyake and Stride can convert.
Oh, lovely little drop shot there from Kerr. He redeems himself after the error in the previous play.
Yeah, tucked it right in the corner of the kitchen. AKA the pantry. Jason Kerr to bring it in. And immediately capitalises with the drive. It's called long by Ivan Stride. We have a challenge on the side of Kerr.
Another opportunity though to get a point on the board, level things up. Sends it long though, so the side out going the way of Miyake and Stride. Sorry. All the way over to the commentary booth. Could have had a mini interview.
Yeah.
Probably not though.
Well, I mean,
Attention
Miyake's
players,
fully focused on
men's
the
open singles, Lucas Pascoe
victory
to
right
court
now.
7. Attention players, open men's singles, Lucas Pascoe to court 7.
Tell you what, this PA system probably POing a lot of people.
Yeah. Well said. Lucas just needs to get over to court 7.
Come on, Lucas.
We saw him feature. Actually, did he play in the Breakers games last night that we covered?
Pasco?
Yeah,
He did. Yeah, he was there.
I know.
I think it was.
I don't know if he actually.
I don't think he
played.
made finals.
Yeah.
He's a Maverick.
No, he's. I don't actually know. I'll have to have a look. Either way, I know he's in one of the two. He's a very good player, Lucas.
Absolutely. Next generation.
And he's actually
Attention
very
players,
good
open
at
men's
singles.
Adam Dagmar, Heath Taskus to the tournament desk, please. Attention players, open men's singles, Adam Dagmar, Heath Taskus to the tournament desk.
While we were talking about Lucas, Kerr and Thomas have bounced back. Great tenacity to defend the game points. Tied game, 10 apiece.
Hey, how are you?
Ooh. Miyake went for it.
You like that one, did you,
Oh,
Dylan?
I appreciate that. That's a very cheeky shot. Saw the gap. Unfortunately, couldn't convert. Game point here for Thomas and Kerr.
Oh, again, the opportunity. Oh, he knows it as well. There's a couple of chances he's had where he just hasn't been able to get that over the top of the tape net. Losing my words, just getting caught up. And
Attention players, men's open singles, Adam Dagmar to court 8. Attention players, men's open singles, Adam Dagmar to court 8.
Ben, I've just realised as we're sitting here playing that there's a dog in a pram watching this game.
I realised that a long time ago, and I think I pointed at it, but you didn't know what I was pointing at. That dog is living the life.
Yeah, it's a dog's life indeed. watching some quality pickleball action here on the Sunday afternoon. 3 o'clock.
I feel like we need to apologise for that content just then. Like, we'll return our focus back to the pickleball. And missed swing, or do you reckon there was a hesitation in if that ball was landing in or out?
I think it was in or out. We'll see what the end result was. You can't see on camera, but Miyake's trying to get it out of the barrier.
Attention players, open women's singles. Talabona Marok to the tournament desk. Attention players, open women's singles. Sama Talabona, Remy Marok to the tournament desk.
Still a close game here for game one. Now it's gone immediately out. Thomas and Kerr find themselves once again in a game point situation.
Oh, really good. A game one victory to Kerr and Thomas. A fantastic battle eventually comes to an end. So it is advantage Kerr and Thomas taking game one, 13-11.
And we will head to some commercials right now. So you hopefully don't get deafened by the PA system. Thank you once again.
Ready to discover a lifestyle designed for over 50s that lets you do you? Then you're ready to discover a Stockland Halcyon community. Be inspired in your new home with high-quality finishes in a community filled with resort-quality facilities that lets you unleash your passions. Whether it's relaxing with new neighbours that have become good friends or travelling on a whim, knowing your community is secure. With no stamp duty, no exit fees and no worries. There's more time for you to do you. Discover a Stockland Halcyon community today.
Alrighty, welcome back. Thank you once again. You are live with PPL Brisbane. This is Dylan Kimlin. And sitting next to me, Ben Abbott and David Swartz on the PA.
Joe Guru to the tournament desk. Attention players, open men's singles. Daniel Kuznetsov, Jay Guru to the tournament desk.
That's a hard last name to pronounce too.
What was the last name?
Daniel Kuznetsov.
Say that again.
Yeah, exactly. He's from Melbourne, I believe. We had him feature in the Yeppoon Pickleball Festival. Very solid singles player. I'm actually not surprised that he's featuring, and Kerr is fired up.
Sorry, I'll just take a note of Kerr being very, very fired up there, and no acknowledgement of the body shot.
No, some people it's all business. You were appreciating Jason Kerr's shoes earlier, Ben.
Yeah, I recently purchased that exact shoe there. It is a Nike tennis hardcore shoe.
Match has been moved to court number 4. Mitch Hargraves, Lucas Pascoe, your match has been moved to court number 4.
Oh, Pascoe moved over to court 7 and then got told to relocate. Poor old Lucas. Poor old Jason Kerr that didn't make it over.
Yola net, it is regulation height.
It's 32 clearly as it stops.
Oh, tape tickler for the win.
Stop that ball, Thomas.
I'm actually talking to the social media crew as well, Dylan. We want to hear from the Pickleverse.
Oh, yeah.
Net roll or tape tickler. You decide, Pickleverse. And if you are tuning into the live stream, or if you end up watching this footage later on, drop a comment and post your vote.
It'll be also good to hear from our New South Wales viewers, as we have two New South Welshmen currently battling it out, Miyake and Stride. Good to hear you cheer on your side. Pretty hard for anyone from New South Wales to come here to Brisbane and play sport. Ben, I think even in the pickleball world, actually no, there's no animosity here between Queenslanders and New
So
South Wales.
there's no state of origin yet?
There is one between, I think it's Victoria and New South Wales.
Okay.
They do a battle for pickleball. But how do I say this without causing
I think you just got to say
causing trouble?
No. You tell me, and you have been.
Well,
The entire weekend, the pickleball community is lovely. They are lovely.
well, the sport effectively grew in southeast Queensland, and now it's huge in other parts of Queensland too. But as a result, the Queensland Open division is significantly larger than other states. Let's put it that way. Don't get me wrong, like
the depth of talent is greater.
just across the board. Like, don't get me wrong, like we saw the likes of Sydney Smash with Mitchell Hargraves and Michaela Hayed. We had Emily Porphyry as well earlier on today in the broadcast. They're tearing it up. From the Melbourne side of things, I just mentioned Kutsunov, as well as Aaron Blitz, the captain of the Mavericks. They're just a couple of names. So the talent is spreading, but currently the Southeast Queensland cohort is large, and that's why we have two teams in the Major League Pickleball Australia format with Gold Coast Glory and Brisbane Breakers.
There you go, and wasn't that a good showdown last night? Going the full distance, requiring all 8 games to crown our inaugural champions for the Major League Pickleball Australia. Conversation happening here on court between Kerr and our official.
Yeah, Kerr just questioning whether it was in or out. Delaney has confirmed it was out. What a shot there by Miyake, wow.
It's a fierce angle there. Catches Kerr off guard.
4-2-1, Kerr on the return. Oh, the baseline ATP attempt.
Jeez, that's a tough angle from there.
Yeah.
You'd be asking for a lot of curve from the swing to bring that one back around.
Oh, Stride played so well in the Masters singles events that we covered on Friday. Would not surprise me if he could pull it off. We have a side out here. Thomas to bring it in.
Oh, the poach from Kerr, unsuccessful. They trail by 2 in this second game, best of 3. They have the advantage taking the first game, 13-11. They bring the margin back to within 1.
If you are just tuning in, Kerr and Thomas took game 1. And they'll be looking to finalise a victory here to secure the bronze. Tied game 4-4. Good recovery by Stride. Amazing recovery, in fact. He had got smacked twice there. Well done.
Oh, that's a great shot. Communicated well there by Kerr again. Just couldn't quite evade that net. Causing havoc for him.
Yeah, on a lob recovery, that Jason Kerr did exactly what should be done there, as he swung around to hit with his forehand side. Whereas if Thomas went for that, and speaking of Thomas, she has a smash opportunity. If Thomas went for that, she would have been swinging around for a backhand. It's a very low percentage shot.
Javier Martinez Oros, the desk. Andrew Horridge, Javier Martinez Oros, to the desk.
Miyaki. Fantastic rally. Kerr and Thomas come out on top for that one, but didn't Miyaki defend that corner well as Kerr was just pumping smash after smash at her feet. Oh, what a shot that is.
Caressed it down the line. Thomas earning the side out. Beautifully placed. So as you are travelling interstate, Ben, how's your visit to Brisbane been?
Yeah, been really good. It's been a very, very busy week. It aligned very well with the National League of Indoor Volleyball that I was playing in Brisbane last weekend. So I took full advantage of the weekend after weekend events and spent some time up the Sunshine Coast with my family, which I spent about, 12 years on the Sunshine Coast, Mooloolaba, Budrum. Yeah, so it's a beautiful, beautiful part of the world, and I'll tell you what, it was just great to be up and above. Sorry guys, just retrieving a ball in the commentary booth. Hands and knees, and making all the old man noises as I get back up. But no, Queensland has been always a beautiful place to come and visit, and you're very, very lucky to have family up here who will host me.
And they say commentary is a non-physical job.
Yeah, that hurt.
Good hands by Miyaki. Fifth shot drops there, 7-shot smash. Miyaki charging. You mentioned earlier she was fired up on that transition from baseline to net. Beautifully placed. And again, another third shot drop. Miyaki coming clutch here towards the later stages of this game.
We've seen some quick games here on show court today, but we've seen some games the opposite end of the spectrum as well. Just go the distance all the way. Miyaki with the defense. Oh, use the paddle, not your foot. Made the right move and just chose the wrong limb.
Yeah, LBW there for Miyaki. As a result, Thomas gets the ball back.
Oof. Miyaki with the reflexes and the snap smash.
Well, there's a badminton shot. But quick flick from the kitchen, and that's called long. Strider Miyaki get it back. 9-4, they've got a decent lead here.
Stride with the switch and the backhanded smash, recognizing the lofted ball and the opportunity.
It's just beautiful game IQ there. He was aware of the poach opportunity. Unfortunately served it out immediately after. Game point currently. Well left by Jason Kerr. That'll be 4-10 and the side out. We have a very good open women's singles game going on behind us right now. Looks like Michaela Hayat is taking on Amelia Schmidt. Kerr charging in, can't convert.
He had a bit of pace behind that shot as well, not just with the arm swing, but charging in for the baseline.
Well, I mentioned a Burt. You asked about Ernie's the other day.
Yes.
Something similar to a Burt is called a Burt, where very similar to the movement that Jason was just doing. You just jump significantly further than your traditional Ernie.
Okay.
You don't see them very often.
Oh, good adjustment there from Kerr.
Stride had the opportunity. Probably held a little bit long there with that smash, drive actually. He cocked back a little bit too long. Third shot drop, just short there for Thomas. Miyake gets it back, game point once again. Stride with the drive. Jason Kerr. Thomas and Kerr both had so much success with that right side baseline and the right side sideline throughout these games.
Attention players, open men's singles, Alexander Tran, Josh Niboris to the tournament desk. Attention players, open men's singles, Alexander Tran, Josh Niboris to the tournament desk.
Game point once again. What a recovery by Stride.
Oh, that's a wicked angle and simply unretrievable there from Kerr.
Yeah, Kerr converting on that pop-up opportunity. Relentless onslaught by the duo of Kerr and Thomas, and they get the ball back. Game's still alive here. 6-10.
Great recovery there from Thomas.
Yep.
Ivan Stride found a really good angle, but Thomas was right there. Just couldn't follow up on the second phase attack there from Stride.
There's a technique in pickleball, Ben, called crab walking. So in that instance there, as Thomas went to the right, Kerr should have shuffled to the right as well to cover that middle smash that Ivan Stride had in the end.
Right, so you're mirroring your partner, your teammate.
Yeah. And if you think how a crab walks, they walk sideways.
Yes.
That's you're doing the shuffle with each other. It's actually, when you see teams that are perfectly in tandem, in sync, it looks like they're dancing because they're both doing the same thing.
There you go.
Oh. They're not going away, Thomas and Kerr. Staying alive, 6-10-1. Oh, nice serve there by Thomas. Switch on the side of Kerr and Thomas.
Oh, no.
And a lapse of communication. Thomas unable to retrieve it. That's a side out. I think Kerr may have not hit that in the middle of the paddle. Miyake just giving our official Delaney a bit of a death stare there as he called the score 6-10 when it's 10-6. Definitely need to ensure that they have the highest score. 10-6-2. And they finally got over the hump. Stride and Miyake were on 10 for quite a long time there, but what will happen now is we will go through to a game 3. Thank you once again for watching. We're going to quickly jump through to some commercials and we will be back live with some more pickleball action.
Ready to discover a lifestyle designed for over 50s that lets you do you? Be inspired in your new home with high-quality finishes and relax in a resort-style community with no stamp duty or exit fees. There's more time for you to do you.
Yeah, man.
Welcome back, Game 3, action underway. It's currently 0-0. And 0-0-1, Miyake to bring it in. We've got some gloomy rain clouds hovering over us right now. Hopefully they don't ruin our pickleball action. Temperature slowly dropping here, Ben. 3:20 in the afternoon at UQ. Did that hit Miyake's paddle? It did. Good honesty.
Honesty is the best policy, is what they say. You mentioned the temperature, and I did not bring an extra layer with me today. I thought about it this morning, and I was like, no, we'll be done with the sun still shining, beaming down across UQ St. Lucia. The weather has other ideas. I should know that though. Queensland's always got a slightly gloomier tail end to their days. If it starts off as a beautiful day, it's the Queensland storms. Hoping for not a storm this afternoon though, of course. There's always a little bit of cloud cover kicking around.
Yeah, not wrong at all. The wind has definitely picked up in the last couple of hours. Pretty blustery, affecting the pickleball. Kerr sees the moment. Currently 2-1. Kerr and Thomas starting this game 3 healthy. Two on two. Oh, that is right in the corner. Beautifully placed for Jason Kerr. We're seeing whether that's called in or out. We've got a challenge here on the side of Kerr. As Stride and Miyake have called that out. Oh, our official Delaney has confirmed it is out. 1-2-1. So what's occurring right now is Kerr and Thomas were standing on the wrong spot. Quickly fixed that up and now we have a replay. Tied game, 2-2.
Attention players, open men's singles. Alexander Fairbanks, Wesley Vine to the tournament desk. Attention players, open men's singles. Alexander Fairbanks, Wesley Vine to the tournament desk.
Good pressure there by Thomas.
Yeah, good firefight there as well. Like Miyake, really, really good defensively. Fantastic reactions. Just getting caught tight on the body. Couldn't find a way to keep that ball alive.
The no roll works in the favour of Jason Kerr. And as we get late on of this game 3, players need to remain focused, keep in the zone. Kerr saw the movement there from Ivan Stride. Saw the gap open, couldn't jump on it. Lob attempt. Stride slows it down. Oh, Miyake and Kerr, lapse in communication. Oh, sorry, Thomas and Kerr, not Miyake. Currently 4-2-2, game 3 here. First team. We have a conversation here between Stride and our official Delaney. (4-2-1). Miyake to bring it in.
It's getting a little bit heated in the deciding game, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's interesting whenever this does occur during the games. It usually comes down to the player, the teams that can keep their composure as to who can get the victory. Lob is called long. Kerr and Thomas will get it back.
Cheers in the background, the open men's singles competition going on. Jason Kerr tees off at the feet of Ivan Stride. It is all happening here on Super Sunday, including that sun starting to creep back through. Come on back, please. Oh, Miyake getting caught. Caught napping. As I learned earlier, you must have a high paddle at all times, otherwise you are already a step behind.
Yeah, that's referred to as the ready position. Having your hands up, good to go. But it is an easy trap to fall into where you let your hands drop. Currently 5-4. Kerr and Thomas have willed their way back into it. Have a 1-point lead.
Oh, again, he can't believe it. It has been his tale this afternoon where he's just found that Yola net. So unforgiving. Ivan Stride swings deep to the corner. Thomas on the back foot, couldn't control it. There, this Yola Pro net is living up to all of its selling points. It's a fantastic piece of equipment supporting the PPL Brisbane Pro.
Yeah, not to mention their paddles are also top notch. We've got plenty of players here currently utilising them. 4-5, Stride to bring it in. Oh, look at the hands go. Stride and Miyake have tied things up 5 apiece here in this game 3 of the bronze medal. We're pushing an hour.
Yeah, it's a lengthy game, isn't it?
Now, Ben, yeah, we've had probably in the last 2 days about 5 or 6 50-minute games. So people don't realise, especially in tournaments, the level of endurance required for tournaments in pickleball. Great shot there by Stride.
Yeah, he just takes pace of that ball there, skims through just below the bat of Thomas.
Oh, Kerr had the chance. Not pleased with himself.
Oh, some real frustration shown there. very interesting. Can Miyake and Stride capitalise?
Yeah, all right, that'll do it, and the players will swap sides. As we're about to game 3, while the players do that, we're going to quickly jump to a commercial. Once again, thank you to Heaps Normal for sponsoring the Brisbane Break.
Can I have another lager, please?
Same for me.
What do you reckon?
It's good. Another lager. No.
All right, back.
You just had me on mute for some of my best content, dude.
We're looking at some Eula paddles. Once again, thank you to them for getting involved with PPL Brisbane, sponsoring this event. Currently 5-6-1. Thomas bringing it in. Stride with the drive. Thomas recovering.
Oh, great shot there. Wow. Handled the smash so well and even created the angle out of absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that was an incredible shot. Stride gave it his all. Couldn't get it back though. Currently 6-6, so you can see here our official Delaney just confirming who's standing where. Once again, this is a new rule. It used to be if you were standing in the wrong place and you served it, you just lose the point. So, a healthy change for the Australian pickleball scene, I think.
Very generous.
Well, there's that argument as well. I'm sure Stride and Miyake would have been happy to halt the momentum that their opposition currently have.
Wow. Massive fight there. Jason Kerr just couldn't control a final contact as it sprays off the top of the bat. Great fight though.
Yeah. Players coming in for another dink rally. Paddles flying. And that's the second one from Kerr that's just gone to the right. Stride and Miyake take the lead.
What's the rivalry between these two teams? We see a little bit of tension.
Well,
There's a couple of heated points.
I don't know if these teams have versed each other in the past.
Is it purely just the passion of the individual athletes on the court?
I think so. I think it comes down to the fact that this is a gold medal. So everyone's playing very seriously right now. Emotions are high. High percentage is what Ivan Stride is pulling off. Wonderful shot down the middle.
Great defense here from Ivan Stride. Again, the change up from Jason Kerr. He's done that a couple of times where he's just smashed it deep within the court. He just drops it ever so finely inside the kitchen. It's tough to retrieve, and you are expecting a full pelt swing at your feet.
Yeah, it's smart pickleball. That's a lot of court to cover. He recognises the momentum of the opposition. He's not going to favour them. Chucks it in the kitchen. We have a ball on court from our, I think it's at our men's open singles game right now. Currently 6-9-1, Kerr serving. Miyake launches. Well placed shot. Oh, beautiful. That there's an example of a good third shot drop. Little Miyake could have done with that. Thomas earning her team another point. They're only 2 points down.
Attention players, can we please get
And again.
Summer Della Bona and Danielle Townsend to the desk, please.
Thomas rising to the
Attention
occasion.
players, can we get Danielle Townsend and Summer Della Bona to the desk, please.
It's interesting the pronunciation of Summer's name. It's come through a couple of times as Summer.
Well, the spelling is S-O-M-E-R.
Ah, well, there you go. Well, that makes sense then,
Yeah.
because on the MLP broadcast last night, she made a point to me specifically, do not call me Summer. And I said, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she's an absolute superstar too for the Breakers. Not surprised at all to hear that she is competing in the women's singles. Our players are just having a discussion with our official Delaney. Not entirely sure what about. .901, Stride to bring it in. Drop attempt unsuccessful for Miyake.
Again, just into the net. Bringing up a game and a bronze medal point here for Miyake and Stride. Drop shot's good, just out of reach of Ivan Stride. How is the touch there from Thomas?
She's been elite in this last 5 minutes or so. Really, really playing well. Trying hard to get back into this for the bronze. Unfortunately, can't get the shot back over. Miyake defending that well. 8-10. Oh, Miyake.
Wow.
Punches that down the line. Beautiful play. 10-8. Bronze medal point. Still in.
Massive rally here.
Great
They
rally.
get it done. Close us out, Dylan.
No, you're right, mate. It was a great rally. Sorry to cut you off there.
You're right, mate.
But fantastic effort. Stride and Miyake get the job done. Thomas was on fire in that last 5 minutes or so. Unfortunately, couldn't get the result. Miyake and Stride will take the bronze medal here at PPL, and we are over an hour.
All Masters medalists to show court one.
Yeah, it was a long game.
All Masters medalists to show court one, thank you. We're going to get started in 2 minutes.
Well, there you go. The Masters medal ceremony will commence in a couple of minutes' time. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking around. What a game that was. Going the distance and could have gone either way, but it is Miyake and Stride taking the bronze medal here for the PPL Brisbane Pro 2023.